You know, sir, you make my heart break.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's a pretty good way to start this, honestly. All
I know,
right.
right? Guys, I wonder, what album are we? I really wonder what album are we going to be talking about today. I just can't. I don't know. What album are we going to start with?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's something about Igor. I don't know.
That movie was weird. Igor? I've never seen it, but it looks weird.
Oh, you're talking about that Matthew Broderick movie?
I think so.
Yeah, dude, I saw that.
The animated one?
Yeah, dude, that movie was weird. That movie was weird. They should have not shown that to kids. Literally, like, half of the movie is the characters trying to kill themselves. That's the point. They literally just keep trying to kill themselves. That's really the plot.
Oh my god.
I vaguely remember it. I distinctly remember Steve Buscemi was in it.
Oh
and
my
his
god,
character arc
the
is...
motherfucker from Spy Kids 2.
Wow, okay, we're just gonna negate his career before that, but alright.
I'm sorry. That's a bad role. Alright. So today, it's the follow-up to the bad albums. So, like, what came
So
afterward?
basically, yeah, the follow-up to albums that are not as widely received from great artists. Tyler, the Creator, Snoop Dogg. We did
the music inspired by
Illuminations presents the music's inspired by The Grinch, and we also did Snoop Dogg's
the
game is to be told, not to be sold.
That was wild.
All right, yeah, we're gonna start with Igor because that's the one.
I think that's the one everyone's just gonna know.
Yeah, we really want to start with Igor, don't you?
I love this album.
As I'm bragging about.
Someone had pointed me out. You can actually Igor is actually written like right here on the album. It's so,
oh yeah, no shit.
It's so faint. Like you wouldn't have noticed until someone has pointed it out.
And then we open it up with all that snazzy little picture of Tyler the Creator.
He doesn't have the fancy over $200 copy that's going all around now.
Yeah, but I have like the one with the green poster that you can't get no more.
I don't have that flex. Dang.
I just randomly bought it at that point. I was like, because I heard not the sample. Well, yeah, it was technically the sample of like the theme and the on YouTube, and I was like, what the hell is this that he's putting out? I'm gonna totally buy this. And keep in mind, at that point, I didn't have a record player. At that point, I didn't. I just wanted to flex on everybody and be like, yep, I got the first pressing over here that, nobody owns anymore. I bet you that sample that you're talking about that we'll get into is there. We're going to check that out later. Not on camera because we can't, unless we can put it in post, obviously.
Yeah. All right. So...
But yeah, Igor's theme, the first track.
Yeah.
Right around town, we gonna feel this.
It's wild as fuck when you realize who's on this.
Is it Kali Uchis?
You can check on there. It says on there.
Oh yeah, it is in the credit. Yeah, well, isn't it helpful that this
vocals? Oh, it's not Kali Uchis. It's Amanda Brown. So
I kept hearing. Oh yeah, you're right.
Igor's theme with Lil Uzi, which if you're listening to this for the first time, you will not be able to figure out who that is.
You know what I did though?
Some people can.
I knew it.
Background vocals are done by Anthony Evans, Amanda Brown, and Tiffany.
I swear to God, he was throwing that around, but I guess it wasn't.
Yeah, great start to this whole ass album.
I think what's interesting about this intro is it's definitely setting the mood of if you're expecting a traditional rap hip hop album from Tyler the Creator here, you're not gonna get it.
Exactly.
That is not what you're getting here. He's experimenting in the best ways. And I want to preface this album is not for everybody. Don't go into this album expecting like fucking Wolf or something. You're not gonna get that. Even though there's parts of that in here.
This is more of a pop album, and it
definitely is a pop album.
And he's expressed this so many times. Even when he got his Grammy, he's like, I felt like this was a kind of like a backhanded compliment because on the one side I'm happy, but on the other side, why do they categorize me as rap?
He's not the first one to have that problem happen to him too.
I'm aware of that, but
I appreciate that he was vocal about it. I was like, I didn't know if he wanted if he was gonna do that, and he did it. I was so he still wasn't mad about it. But yeah, any of those artists that were nominated that year, I would have easily said give it to one of them. Honestly, at that point.
Yeah.
Even Drake, I'm like, okay, at least that's trying to go there. It was just so interesting that they didn't group it into pop, but they grouped it into that. That's just, it's almost as if not the community, but the, whatever you call it, the board, was like, oh yeah, that guy did hip hop rap in the past. Let's just throw it in there. That's how it sounds when I listen.
I mean, he sounds grateful that he did win, but he wishes it was in a different category.
He still beat DJ Khaled twice, so
I always
he's
find
got
that
the
funny.
ultimate flex.
Have you seen the interview he did about it was recent.
I've seen clips. I haven't seen the whole thing.
Yeah, he pretty much is like, yeah, this man was just bitching about like, oh man, how come I don't have number one? I literally have everyone on
if
here.
DJ Khaled actually put in the work that Tyler the Creator did, he
Tyler
would have a number one.
Didn't even say anything. He was just like, yeah, I'm gonna let this number one speak. That's it. And
but DJ Khaled was bitching about it again. He was clearly mad about it for a second time. Like the fact that we've probably discussed this in the past.
A million times, yeah.
But yeah, the fact that DJ Khaled was like, oh, these weirdos, and I'm like, dude, no, come on. But yeah, I'm not gonna repeat myself. Earthquake. Yeah, Earthquake, sorry, let's say it correctly. Earthquake. Not Earthquake, even though it is kind of said that way in the song.
With Playboy Cardi, Charlie Wilson, and Jesse Wilson.
Ooh. What's so weird about this track, and this is like the so in the second half of the song, is if you listen to the Playboy Cardi verse, I have no idea what the fuck he's saying. But what's weird is if you're like visually looking at the lyrics and listening to it, your like brain instantly knows that's what he's saying. It's very strange.
Here's what's weird. The official like lyrics that Tyler posted on Cardi's section, it said Cardi's lyrics cannot be transcribed at this time. It's been like that for 2 years.
But it's super accurate on Tidal when I looked at it. Because when I heard it and I looked at it, I was like, wait a minute, he is saying this shit. What the fuck?
It is. Oh yeah.
But back then, yeah, there was a lot of issues. Genius is probably, I think, the most accurate now when I look at it. But before that, like the lyrics were completely wrong wherever you went.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I think.
Yeah, I love this. I love this song. This is a really great. I like
the song. Yeah.
Most of this we'll just dive into. Oh yeah, I like this or I love this because this is just a perfect.
Well, we're kind of just repeating ourselves at this point since we've already like not blindly, but praised it so much.
Exactly. It's repetitive to us, but this is new to you. So I think with Salome, Ryan Beatty, Anthony Evans, Amanda Brown, Tiffany Stevenson.
Gosh, Amanda Brown twice, huh?
Keys by Kevin Kendricks. The sampling.
And you still thought the keys on Donda were done by Taylor?
Because that's I literally saw it everywhere, and there was like nothing to disprove it. And then the official like.
Well, yeah, because he dropped that second version with all the actual credits on it, and then it's like, oh.
I guess it's
now everybody feels dumb for saying he was on Donda.
Because like it had been confirmed that he was working with Kanye.
Right, but there was a lot of people who were confirmed like in the stadium and that didn't make it. Like Chris Brown even got removed, which is kind of funny that fucking happened.
Yeah, I love this track. This is such a really good track. That also.
I think I'm falling in love.
Have you heard the original sample?
How many samples didn't make it? Jeez, no, I have not. Not that I know of.
Oh man, we're gonna have to go back and listen to all these samples. Cause like the thing is about this one, Get Down in Special. I think it's Special 80. I cannot track this one down on Apple Music. I can find it on YouTube, no problem. But if I wanted to have it like streaming on my phone,
I'm just curious then if it's even like still on this cut then.
It still is. It still is. I don't know about the What's Good one, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, on every streaming version you'll find, Boyfriend isn't on there, but on vinyl it is, and on all
because Boyfriend is
all physical versions.
It is technically on YouTube if you want to go that route. If you don't want to get it, but
he did upload it for the first anniversary of Igor on the anniversary. He did.
Yeah,
upload
so
it.
now it's up there. I think for a while it was being leaked, and so I guess he just decided to put it out.
Yeah, it's good. Charlie Wilson's on it. You have the credits right there.
Yeah, no, Charlie Wilson's most certainly on there.
Who else is on there?
Is
it just Charlie Wilson?
No, hold on a second. We're doing some work. Contains excerpts from... Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It even puts the excerpts on here.
Oh, yeah. Twink Think
Additional
Pink
keys produced. I'm looking for Charlie Wilson in here. I do not see it.
I know he is on the track.
I know he is for sure on, but oh no, wait, I'm sorry. Santi Gold and Charlie Wilson background vocals.
All right. Yeah. It's a really underrated track because I never see this pop up on a lot of people's lists.
Well, what's interesting is I think it's a good track. It's a really solid track. I think it's interesting that that's not on the original cut.
I mean,
I would like to know why.
It makes sense because Tyler does have a habit of like throwing in either little extra bits or extra tracks for physical versions. I know for Wolf, there's a skit that happens right before Answer for Cherry Bomb. There's a secret song with Kali Uchis called Yellow on the vinyl version, which I'm surprised you didn't know because you own the vinyl version. It's not. It won't be on there. You have to actually look inside.
Oh, so it's one of those hidden tracks.
Exactly. Obviously Igor has Boyfriend, and Call Me If You Get Lost replaces Safari with Fishtail, which I think is good, but it's not as good as Safari. So.
Well, that makes me sad. I like Safari a lot.
I love Safari a lot. I'm actually sad.
I'm not gonna even like sit here and bitch about. I've already bitched about it all on Twitter. I'm not gonna do it anymore.
The vinyl, yeah.
Yeah, but we're gonna get it. I don't know.
Exactly what you run from, you end up chasing. Yeah, this is a really great interlude. I love the fact that this is its own standalone interlude and everything else is.
I like it. I like the interludes
track.
on this. They kind of set the mood.
Oh yeah, and
Gerard, it's also preference that's on the physical, like streaming version.
Yeah.
That's technically Boyfriend is the extended version of that.
Boyfriend is the only physical exclusive, so if you buy the CD, cassette, or vinyl, it will be on there.
Ooh, cassette. Which I don't know, like cassettes are like nice little like I have a couple cassettes that are nice, but like it's really gonna vary on the sound quality. Some of them are great.
Tyler's the one that Tyler did, they're all different colors, like
I mean, that's cool. They're cool, like little pieces to have. Like my Yeezus cassette sounds really good, but like all the other ones I have, they're like, but they're not super expensive. They're like $9.
Yeah.
Like really, if you wanted, it's there.
Santa Gold was also on the background vocals of this, even though it's just like a hey kind of deal,
Right.
With Gerard Carmichael just speaking for the whole thing. Running Out of Time. I objectively think this is the weakest track of the whole album, but I still love it.
I still love it. I agree with you.
I still love it. It's
I agree. No, I agree.
Track.
I always thought this was one of the weaker songs, even though I like it.
Oh, yeah.
I think the concept of it is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I just think the vocal effect he chose for this was kind of, how do I say this nicely? Annoying a little.
I don't hate it. I actually don't
hate it. It's just, you gotta get used to it. So on the first listen, it's like, what the hell is he going for?
The thing is,
then you get it. I understand. I'm like, oh, okay. Now I understand.
The thing is, this is where it really just slows down for a bit. That's the one thing I actually don't...
It's a 30-minute album, but continue.
That's what's weird. It's only a 30-minute... It's like a 40-minute some odd album, something along those lines.
39 minutes, something around there.
Yeah, almost 40 minutes. This track is the slower point, because like you've just come off Earthquake, Igor's Theme, I think, and if you are listening to it, Boyfriend, which are all of those tracks are faster than this one. This is the slowest track of the whole album, and it's good. I really like it. I love it when the beat switches and then it gets. I don't particularly care for the first half. It's good.
I don't mind the first half. I do. I love the second half.
I love the second
half is much better.
Oh, yeah,
I think it's much better.
Still good though. It's still good though. But yeah.
Yeah, New Magic. And then you're complaining. New Magic Wand. The album is like, all right, so we're just gonna go all the way up, and
I think it makes sense why he thematically made it slower than the other tracks. It does make sense.
No, Charlie Wilson like I thought.
Running Out of Time.
I think Charlie Wilson does actually.
Jesse Wilson did the track.
Jesse Wilson and Santi Gold. Oh no, wait.
Running Out of Time.
Wilson, yeah.
Yeah, Jesse Wilson. All right, New Magic Wand. This track is my absolute favorite.
I thought we were already discussing New Magic Wand.
We didn't get to who's on. We didn't get to who's on Running Out of Time. You're going way too fast.
I'm not even talking. Gosh. Okay. This is gonna be weird in post, but all right.
All right, whatever.
Fine. New Magic Wand.
New Magic Wand with Santa Gold, Jesse Wilson, and Gerard Carmichael is at the very beginning, which is just insane when you hear it, because it's just him talking, and then boom, it gets right in the track. He just talks for like a split second, and this track goes wild. I love this track. What do you have to say about it?
No, it's pretty good.
I love this.
I didn't know we were still talking about the other song.
No, it was just,
I'm over here ready.
I wanted to talk about who was on it. That was it. That was just it. But yeah, I love
No, it's a good song.
I love New Magic Wand. It's a great song.
I think the Grammy performance of this is pretty good.
If you haven't seen it, please go watch it.
I think that's where I got a little confused. I think Charlie Wilson is performing with him on that one, although he could be performing a different song.
He is.
My memory.
Okay. He is performing Earthquake at the beginning, but he does have a little segment of it on the live version, so
yeah. No, it's a pretty good song.
I love it. This is Tyler's favorite song, and everyone on Twitter...
Is it really?
Yeah, and when he posted about it on Twitter, all of his fans told him he was wrong.
I mean, all of his fans are wrong, but his fan base is weird now because all of a sudden after Igor, he had all these top 40 fans that he didn't know he was gonna get, but now they're battling with the fans that were there from the beginning, and then there's the fans of Call Me If You Get Lost, and now everybody's battling each other for what's good or not.
And I'm over here just like, I love all of this.
I do.
The thing is, I came into Tyler super late. Like, I came in him.
I mean,
I listened to
same.
See You Again, but then Igor really got me into it.
I did.
And then I went back into the older stuff, and I really loved it.
I did like his Goblin era stuff to an extent back then. Like, I never actually like sat down and listened to it, but that was during the period time of my life where like I liked stuff. I would admit if I liked certain things, but like sometimes I couldn't feel like I would have my own opinion. That's the thing. Yeah. So like I didn't want to willingly admit I liked it back then, but now it's like, oh, you know, I like it. So, you know, whatever, fuck it. I don't care. Who cares? We could have died at this point. I'm going to share my opinions now.
Yeah, but New Magic 1, solid track. This is my personal highlight. Okay, this is, I'm not lying. I am lying. This is not my favorite track. This is one of my favorite tracks. This is my favorite tracks of the first half. Because,
I mean,
after a while, you can figure out the first half is pretty energetic, and then the second half, it's a breakup album. You'll be able to figure out the themes if you listen to it. The first half, how it feels versus the second half, how it feels. It's good. I love it. And Boy is the Gun is the bridge.
The most controversial track.
It's the bridge to it. How is this controversial?
It is.
How?
No, I'm kidding. It's not. But everybody was bitching about it like, see? Now it confirms he's gay. And it's like, I mean, you're technically right. He's talking about a boy, but like, why does it matter like that much to you though?
Exactly. This one has Salon on it and Kevin Kendricks on the keys again. Additional keys.
Oh, there's no keys. You mean Solange?
Solange. It's Solange.
Yeah, Solange Knowles. That's Beyonce Knowles' sister. I think that's who that is. Yeah, I'd have to look into that to clarify.
But yeah, Boy is a Gun. A lot of people think this is Bound 3. I don't know why. It's just
like Bound 2 or like...
Okay, because, fun fact, I've told you this, but Tyler originally helped with the production of the first Bound, the one that didn't get publicly put out, that did get leaked. So yes, Bound 2 isn't called because of the sample. Isn't called Bound 2 because of the sample. It's called Bound 2 because it's literally the second version of Bound.
You're talking about the weakest song by Kanye ever? What?
Nah, peak Kanye. I'm kidding. You can hate me all you want. I will still make that joke.
All right, that's it. The show's over. The podcast is done. Click the then recording button. We're done here, folks. All right, it's been a good 17 minutes. I'm kidding.
He's angry because of that. Anyway, a lot of people think it's Bound 3 because of the use of the same sample. That's literally it. It's
I hear it when I think about it now.
Yeah, but I think it's good. I think the sample really is utilized to its best potential.
That's better than Bound 2.
I will agree with you on that. I do prefer the sample on this one than I do on Bound 2.
Well, it's not just that. I mean, the fact that Tyler gets into these deep discussions on this song, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, Jerome's in the house, watch your mouth. Song about opening up about falling in love with a boy and then falling out of love with a boy? Yeah, oh, yeah. I'm going to go with that one.
Puppet. Now, actually, we are talking about Kanye West, so this just fits well.
Yeah, it's just awkward now because Kanye just randomly shows up on Puppet to just sing in the background.
I love it.
And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, Kanye's here.
Yeah.
Cool.
Additional background vocals by Santa Gold and Jesse Wilson. And, you know, Gerard Carmichael's on here as well.
I know. He worked with a lot of the same artists on here. Is Kanye actually credited on? Yes, he is. Kanye West appears courtesy of Good Music. It does say that on here, actually. Yeah. I love how we're just like reading the linear notes like live for people. Yes, we are flexing for the people. We are reading our material.
I want people to know who's on there because it's not directly stated who's on there, and the way it's been mixed and all that, it's also meant to keep you guessing, and I love that about this track.
Yeah, this is around the time where people were doing like, was Astroworld? I think it was
Astroworld had come out a year before, yes.
Yeah, I don't know if Astroworld was the first one to do that.
No, was it a year before? Shoot, I actually gotta look at the credits.
At some point during this time frame of like 2018, 2017, like some artists were starting to like not put features on the album so you can keep guessing.
Yeah, it came out a year before, so...
I don't know if Tyler did this because of that album or not. I don't know.
The thing is, I think Travis Scott had been doing this since Birds in the Trap Sing McKnight.
Yeah, but Birds in the Trap is kind of Sorry, Travis fans, but that's kind of a weak album.
What's good? I do want to talk briefly about how there was a sample that did get removed. So if you're going into this, it's not going to be on there. So I don't know if it's still.
I don't know. We're gonna do some research after we're done.
Because I know I found a version of it on YouTube with the original sample, but I have no idea if the one that he has uploaded on YouTube has the original sample. So if you do want to listen to it with the original sample, go find it. It's not that far. It's not that hard to look up. Just quick Google search. But
yeah, it's a good song. I really don't have much to add.
Slow Tie and Gerard Carmichael being on here is cool. Okay, every time I bring up Gerard Carmichael's on here, he's not singing. He's just kind of in the interludes. That's really the best way I can really describe it.
Yeah, this album has very interesting features like that, where people are just kind of showing up.
Oh yeah, I love it. But yeah,
Gone, thank you.
Oh, this is one of the greatest Dash songs of all time. I love those Dash songs. He's done it. If you're even briefly into Tyler, you're gonna have to figure out that track number 10 is always one of those.
Oh, and Carmichael's on here again.
Oh yeah, he's just doing the
CeeLo Green.
Yeah, CeeLo Green's on here.
Ooh.
Eli Jackson, LaRoe.
Jesus.
Jesse Wilson.
Everybody's on this track.
Anthony Evans, Amanda Brown, Tiffany Stevenson. Yeah, a lot of people thought.
Gosh, she really just worked with I've never actually read the liner notes, even though I knew most of these people were on the album.
Yeah. What else? I know a lot of people thought Frank Ocean was on this, but it wasn't. I don't remember.
Was this around the time? I think it was later after this.
Yeah.
That he did the Drake thing.
Yeah, like a year later.
After.
A year later. No, it wasn't a year later.
It was somewhere around that time period, yeah.
For like Flogna, and that
people
was
were bitching about it, and I'm like, dude, y'all just like paid nothing to go see Drake, but like at the same time, that wasn't Drake's audience. That's not his fault, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And we're just repeating ourselves at this point again.
I love this track, Gone, Thank You. This is deeply depressing. I actually prefer Thank You over Gone, but I still think Gone is.
I mean, the whole album, if you like pay attention,
good.
It's kind of I don't want to say bipolarness, but it's like, happiness and depression.
Well,
kind of mix.
That is kind of what you deal with a breakup. You have moments where I'm like, yeah, I'm better for it.
But it's the story of literally a dude going through a breakup in different stages. That's the thing. That's if you pay attention enough.
Oh yeah.
It tells a story on its own without actually having a story structure. If you pay attention enough.
Oh yeah. I Don't Love You Anymore.
And this is where he's like, I'm done with you. This is these last two tracks. Basically.
Well, with Salon and Charlie Wilson and Jesse Wilson. So.
Man, these people are just all over this album secretly.
The thing is, I think they're more background vocals.
No, you can tell where they're more present sometimes. Like definitely Charlie Wilson.
Oh yeah. Are We Still Friends? This is my personal favorite track.
Are we still friends?
I love this track way too much. I have an unhealthy obsession with this track. It's beautiful. It's good. It's deeply angry and like beautiful at the same time.
Because like when you're at that stage of like, a breakup, of course you're like, I don't know, it's a deeper conversation to get into. Like, can you be friends with your ex or not? And I think Tyler the Creator is questioning that here, and that's the whole beauty of it. You know? Some people could perceive this as whiny, but we don't know what part of his life we're getting this from. That's never stated at any point. This could have been when he was still a teenager, what he's singing from. We don't know. Even though he's not in his youth when he recorded it.
Oh, yeah.
You never know.
Also, Pharrell Williams is on this track.
I mean, yeah, Pharrell has been a part of his life since, I want to say Wolf?
No, even further.
But probably before that.
They officially met
But like as far as working on music,
yeah.
I'm talking about that. Of course, they've met before that.
Well, not only that, Pharrell Williams has been such a big inspiration for Tyler since he was a kid.
Of course.
So,
yeah. And then now it's full circle,
Exactly.
But yeah, what would you give this album? I want to hear your rating first.
Bro, 10. 10.
The Tyler poster is happy with your rating.
It is. Yeah. What about you?
Tip your hat to your sir.
Top of the morning.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Now we're gonna get sued by Kendrick.
Oh no, Kendrick is gonna. kill
Baby
us.
Keem is gonna sue us.
Oh my god.
Bitch, sit on my
ironic,
face.
Ironic that you say that.
If it wasn't for running out of time, I would give this 10 out of 10. I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10.
Even with that track, I still think it's like a solid album because it works thematically. So that's just me.
It's just something about that. I can't Gotta give it that little nick off. 9.5 out of 10.
I can't believe this. All right.
Hey man, you're like getting mad at me like, oh, when we saw the Suicide Squad for like giving it like a point off, and I'm like, I still praised the movie. What the fuck? Seriously?
My God. All right, Snoop Dogg.
All right, No Limit. Put the image here. No Limit, Top Dog. The follow-up album to The Game Is To Be Told, Not To Be Sold. I probably said that wrong.
Nate
Doesn't
Dogg.
matter.
I ended up looking up the features later on. Nate Dogg is on here.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get into that a little here and there.
I know. Dolomite intro. That's a
Dolomite intro. So
Solid
you don't know much about Dolomite, Rudy Ray Moore.
Nope.
Don't worry, we'll teach you who he is. He's important. We'll get you to watch Dolomite Is My Name at some point. Maybe we'll do that.
Is it important? Because they didn't teach me in school.
Kind of.
Kind of.
No,
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if it's that kind of important. I don't know. But
Yeah.
Rudy Ray Moore is a very influential figure in the blaxploitation film because he did the movie himself. He was a stand-up comedian. He's a very important figure in that that's why I say like Meet the Blacks 2 is such a disappointment because God, it's so bad.
It is.
I've already reviewed that.
I'm
not gonna
excited
get
for
into
Go
that.
School. I'm not.
I'm gonna strangle this man.
I remember.
But yeah,
I remember the end credits for that movie.
But yeah, Dolomite is such an influence on this album, and you can tell like the aesthetic of like being a hustler and all that is totally like an influence throughout this, like with all the beat work and all that.
Oh yeah.
With all the like the 70s sounding instrumentation going on, but like not in a cheesy way, but done correctly. Like I think it's really well done. That oddly enough, this part was apparently produced by Dr. Dre. Or no, sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I think that one was produced by Master P, but I could be wrong. I'll fix that in post if it was wrong.
Yeah.
And then my favorite track off the whole album, Buckham.
Buckham. This is a good track.
What a good intro track
Honestly,
to this album.
it's solid. I know you were playing bits and pieces of this in the car.
Yeah, I wanted to give you an idea. I don't want to play the whole thing for you, but some of the best tracks the album has
I do
want
to say this. This is the same amount of tracks as The Game Is To Be Sold, Not To Be...
But it's actually slightly longer.
No, it's actually shorter.
You sure?
Yeah. This one's an hour 18. The other one's an hour 20.
Gosh, I thought the album was only an hour.
Nope.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta look at that
the
again.
Game Is To Be Sold. The Game Is To Be Told, Not To Be Sold. I keep mixing
You could
it
be
up.
so wrong, right, and I could be wrong.
It's the same amount of tracks. However, this feels shorter.
Because it flows so well. That's the reason why.
That's the thing, yeah. This flows so much better than the other.
Structure that was missing from that other album. That's what I kept telling you last episode. Like, dude, I can tell you this is not how all Snoop Dogg albums are.
I'm like, this is a bad start. This is a really bad start.
And keep in mind, this is his fourth album to date. Like, he only made 2 albums with Death Row Records. That was his 3rd album at that point, and this is his 4th album, like fresh out the gate.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Buckham is like a really solid track where we finally get the Dr. Dre production that was missing on that album.
Oh yeah.
It's a fantastic little instrumental with that guitar, whatever the hell it is. Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's just so good. And I think it's Sticky Fingers is the feature. He's pretty good on the track too.
I'm trying my hardest not to make a JoJo's reference right now.
I know. I know. I'm gonna try and give JoJo's a fair chance. Trust me. Trust me. I leeway and segues. Track number 3. Trust me. I watched JoJo's. Trust
Okay.
me. Trust me featuring Sugar Free, and I have no idea how to say that person's name, but you go ahead and try.
Look at it. Silky Fine?
I'm gonna guess that's the female MC on the record. Yeah, I'm gonna guess Silky Fine. Yeah. That sounds like correct. I hope that's correct.
It might be.
If for some reason Silky Fine is watching this video, cool verse.
Heart Goes Boom. I'm sorry. I'm okay. I really love this.
Did you really just like skim over Trust Me? Seriously?
I'm kidding. That's good.
No, you didn't just skim over that awesome track with that little intro with the baby.
That's good.
Dude, that shit was awesome.
Oh yeah. I love this album.
All right, fine. We'll go into My Heat Goes Boom because I have some things to say.
Okay. Cool.
I think it's a good song. My Heat Goes Boom is good.
Yeah.
I just think it's one of the tracks that like you're kind of enjoying it while it's there. It's not quite as like great though as the other tracks, but even the tracks that I think that are like good but not great on here,
yeah,
just they're better. They're better. than anything off of that other album.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then Dolomite just comes back. He's here again.
He's here throughout the whole thing, and I like it.
Yeah, he sets the mood. He sets the mood.
It weirdly enough is kind of like Gerard Carmichael on Igor. It's weird.
Well, the thing is,
they're both comedians and they're both here to set the mood.
So the thing is, Snoop Dogg was really influenced on his first album from Dolomite specifically. So he asked Rudy Ray Moore if he would jump on the album specifically, and of course he said yes, you know, because of course. But what I love is part of it is genuinely funny, but like also, damn, why don't we just paint the White House black?
Honest.
Seriously, why not? And I thought he was saying a racial slur at first. I was like, oh, no, he's just saying painters. Oh, okay. All right. Never mind.
Oh. We should petition to paint the White House black.
And this was made in 2000, mind you.
No, it's 99.
No, I'm kidding. It was made in 99.
Yeah.
I got confused because
so
the last
weird,
meal.
I'm like listening to this, and he's like, and Snoop Dogg's like 1999. I'm like, oh, okay. I had to make sure what year it was.
I got confused because I'm like, oh yeah, this is during the No Limit era of Snoop Dogg, so like the albums were coming out like one year after another, and then he was like, all right, I'm just gonna go to Pray I Heard You Now.
Oh my god.
But yeah, we're talking longer than the actual track is about this. It's funny. Snoopafella.
Snoopafella.
Oh man, that little sample at the beginning.
Oh, this is a legitimately like.
This is one of my favorites.
This is a uniquely sampled album. I love this a lot.
Which I think the sample has been already done before this album elsewhere as well. But like it's really like genuinely done the way that he's literally just rapping over a repeating guitar chord. It's amazing that he literally could just rap over that same chord, sample. It's really unique actually. It's really hard for an artist to do that, and I think Snoop Dogg does it chef kiss correctly.
The thing is, I've always known Snoop Dogg as he's just the guy who smokes a lot of weed and has that one song.
Which he kind of does that throughout this album, but like he kind of like expands it.
The thing is, I never really, I literally didn't know until like maybe like 7 or so years ago that Snoop Dogg does music. It was weird. It blew my mind.
That's so funny that you're saying that, because like I mainly knew him from the music, and like the stuff was there.
It blew my mind where I'm like, oh, this guy does other things besides smoke weed.
Yeah, he was just kind of there in my life though, in the background. I never like listened to the albums, but yeah, he was there.
His Instagram page is weird. It's really weird.
Yeah, it's weird. I wouldn't deep dive into there, but yeah. This is also worth noting. This is one of the story tracks on the album. There's a couple story tracks like this one.
Oh, it's good.
It's good. I'm in love with a thug.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah,
sounds like a Dr. Seuss title. In love with a thug.
But I think he sells it. It's a good little old love song that genuinely actually works because Snoop Dogg is really good at telling stories. So I think beginning to end it works. It's a little cheesy if that's what you want to get into. Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
Do I think he sells it? Yeah, I think it's a good song. And that's all I have to say.
Bedtime Stories.
Another story track.
This is cute. This one's a cute one. I like it. I still like it.
Now, particularly this one is influenced by Slick Rick. I'm not sure if you know who that is.
Nope. Sorry.
I guess I know who's going on the playlist next week.
Swear to God.
Yeah, this one's specifically influenced by Slick Rick's children's story. But yeah, that one's a good one. I like that one.
Yeah.
So good night. That's the end of the story. Yeah.
That's cute. Yeah. Down for my ends.
Yeah, you're technically saying the name of the song. This is the only part of the album that, other than another song we'll get into a little later.
You don't particularly care for?
Actually, I like this song.
Oh, okay.
But I do have something I want to say about this. This is the only point of the album where it doesn't feel like a Snoop Dogg album, but in the best ways. It feels like Master P was like, all right, we're going to do some No Limit shit. And what's so weird is this is a Snoop Dogg song where we don't hear him until the tail of the song. There's like so many features at the beginning, and I'm kind of fine with it. It's kind of like an ensemble of people just rapping over this awesome beat. At first I was caught off guard. I was like, wait, what? What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
But with repeat listens, I was like, oh, okay. It's just a hype rap song. That's all it really is.
Oh yeah, it's good.
And it's fun. That's really all I have to say though.
It is.
We're just skipping all the features. That's whatever. I don't even care. You go look it up. Go listen to the fucking album. You should go listen to this. But Better Days.
That's good.
It's a good one. That's really mostly all we're gonna have to say about it.
That's good. Mm-hmm.
It's a good song. And we'll go on to the next one. Track 11.
Something about your business.
Oh.
That's good. This is really good.
Something about the girl. I'm gonna be your man. Okay, what I love about the intro though is the intro like gives us that little radio intro like, you've just turned your dials to Radio Balls.
Oh my god.
Because that's something that's present on the first album. So I like that they snuck that little reference to like the beginning stuff, like the Death Row era.
Yeah.
They snuck it in there. I don't know how they did it, but they did it. That was pretty cool. But yeah, it's a good old little track. It's really, really groovy. I love the 70s style, the aesthetic of this one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, chef kiss. I'm just gonna have to say that about most of the album.
Bitch, please. It's good.
This is one of my favorites, and this is considered a classic with, I will credit Exhibit. It is a great song. It even was so classic that Eminem was like, can we do a Bitch Please too with Dr. Dre and Exhibit and Snoop Dogg? God. That's a real thing. He did that on his album. It was so funny.
Bitch Please too.
Man.
Bound to? Nah, Bitch Please
I mean,
too.
Okay. Obviously, this song is hyper, like, if you are a feminist, you are probably not going to like this song. This song says, fuck women, they're bitches, yeah. Dude, it's a good song, though. I gotta be honest. Bro, it is so catchy.
Women's equality. Yeah, I fuck with that. However, bitch, please.
Even though when he's saying it, he's more referring to, rappers. He's not talking about women specifically, obviously. Yeah. He's calling rappers bitches. But, like, it could be perceived that way, too. But, yeah. Bitch, please. Solid track.
Doing too much.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep going through this. It's a good track.
Yeah,
I don't really have any complaints about any of these tracks. They're all nice. They're all really good.
I don't have a bad time listening to this now. Gangsta ride.
It's a gangsta ride. Da, 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 da. Man, what I think works about this album though, from beginning to end, is how smooth everything is, and it feels like you're literally just going down LA in a lowrider, just kind of chilling with Snoop Dogg as you're listening to it. That's what I love about it, is it helps you envision what the songs sound like.
Yeah.
The vibes and the instrumentals. And that's why I think this album is better than the Game is. I'm not even going to say it, because I can't even say it right.
Yeah, I've been screwing it up all episode.
And then we get into track 15, the one that I don't like the most.
I kind of forgot about this one.
Yeah, Gangster's Symphony. So what I don't like about this track is it's that little simple da-na-na-na-na, 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 da-na-na-na-na piano chord. I will say, I will give this track a compliment for this. I appreciate the concept of trying to take a symphony and trying to get rappers to rap over it and give them a churn. That's a cool concept. I really like it. Don't think it really works on this track all the way.
Yeah.
I do want to give credit to all of the musicians that tried on this record, but it's a straight 3 out of 5. I'm not going to skip it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. But it's just not a great track. It's okay. It's okay at best. It's all right when it's there in the background, but I'm not going to pay attention to it. There's nothing great about it.
Mm-hmm.
And now moving on to Party with DPG. God, acronyms in this. Brain, work.
Yeah,
that's good.
I like it.
It's a good track.
Mm-hmm.
See, folks, we have more praise for this album. We have nothing to complain about.
Yeah, when we complain, we go long about this.
But and now it's
when we like something,
it's cool. It's a good album. That's good. Bustin' Rocks. Man, this...
Jinx.
Shit. Pinch me. Is this a dream?
Oh, God.
But yeah, no, it's a good track.
Mm-hmm.
Just Dippin'. Dr. Dre. Oh, yeah. Dr. Dre
cute.
feature.
Mm-hmm. I love this.
This one has that really cool little beat going on. And we finally get a Dr. Dre feature after having all the production going on.
Oh
yeah. Chef kiss. Man, I have nothing bad to say except that one song for this album, to be honest with you.
Don't tell.
Oh, this is one of my favorites, though.
This is great.
If I hit this, you gonna tell me? Don't tell, won't tell.
R.I.P. Nate Dogg. That is
yeah, that part
depressing.
made me sad.
When I ended up finding out, I'm like, oh shoot, who's Nate Dogg? Is he like his brother or cousin? Oh, cousin.
No, they were
Died
just
back
like
in
really good
2011.
collaborators. That's
no,
all.
they're cousins.
No, yeah, you're right. You're right about
And
that.
then died back in 2000. Aww.
Yeah.
I got sad.
I can't remember. Was it Can? I'd have to look into that. I can't remember what it is.
I can pull it up real quick.
Man, I absolutely love whenever Snape Dogg. There is actually a rapper named Snape Dogg, I think.
Oh no, it does not say what he died from. Okay.
It should actually be on his Wikipedia.
So I'm looking at his Apple
sure?
Music. I'm looking at his Apple Music bio.
Really? It should be on his Wikipedia.
I can look that up.
That's odd. Yeah, that should be on. I don't think it's going to be on Apple Music. I don't think
And the
so.
thing is, they usually does tell random facts about stuff
Not
like that.
always. You'd have to. It'd have to be like somebody special, like like Elton. I'm kidding. Elton John's dead over here.
Elton John is dead.
Yeah, don't tell. What I love about it though is Snoop Dogg is rapping over this like R&B instrumental, and then the singer, which I think if we credit is Musberg. I actually don't know if the singer is actually credited, but Warren G's on there. Oh man, his feature is awesome. It should be in there.
He suffered a stroke in 2007. Another.
Was it the stroke? Okay.
It might have been a stroke. Hold on.
I can't remember. I thought it was cancer, but I guess not.
Yeah, complications of multiple strokes or by congestive heart failure, which yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. R.I.P. Nate Dogg.
Yeah.
He's also on Anderson .Paak's album too.
Yeah. March 15th, 2011 is when he died.
Apparently, there was a lot of unused Nate Dogg stuff that never got used. So a lot of artists are starting to like pull out the catalog and they're getting approval to like use it now.
Yeah.
So like that's
20
cool.
minutes, not the Uzi track.
No,
I love that one.
No. It's a good track. I like it.
Yeah.
I love my mama. I love my mama.
This is adorable.
What a sweet way to end the album. I was like, wow, he's actually like mature and he's apologizing to his mom and saying he loves. This is oddly really mature for a Snoop Dogg album. What the hell?
It's cute. I love it. I really love it. It's adorable.
Yeah.
8.5
if it wasn't
8.5
for that like Ghetto Symphony track, I would give this a 9 out of 10. So I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10 as well.
Oh, we actually agree on something.
No, I agree with you, because that's really the one that's like making me go like, yeah, 8.5.
Yeah.
8.5. Yeah.
All right, whose playlist are we starting with first? Yours or mine?
Let's go to my playlist.
All right.
Don't Be Scared by Daniel Johnson.
This was wild as fuck, cause I
started you off with a curveball, and you're probably not gonna guess it.
No, probably won't.
No, try.
I don't want to.
All right. Only Murders in the Building, Episode 1, Season 1.
Yeah, I wouldn't
have
have
guessed. Outro.
I wouldn't have guessed this. This was absolutely out of nowhere.
So I didn't know what that. Okay, so the funny thing about this is the only part of the song that's included in the ending of the episode is that part where it starts the song. Don't be scared. That part is the only part that's included, not the beginning part.
Okay.
Where you get context. That's not in there.
Okay, this is wild because you threw me for a curveball.
I did, didn't I?
Because mostly music-wise, what I hear is a lot of rap with the occasional bits of rock and punk. This alternative track completely threw me out of left field. I'm like, is this the right one? Yeah, it is. Whatever.
I wanted to throw you that curveball because I was like, I've been into the show recently, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a good curveball since set TV and movies.
The one thing is, I knew you liked Gorillaz, so I knew you liked some alternative music. I did not think it would be something like this.
No, I genuinely like the song too.
It's good. It's wild though.
No, it's fun.
For the first half, I'm like, what is happening? And then I get into the track like, oh, this is really good. This is really good.
No, it's a really good song. I like it.
Kiss from a Rose, Seal.
By Seal, but yeah.
One name. What are you, Seal?
Now, do you know what this is from?
No. I'm not going to be able to guess most of it.
You don't know it's from Batman Forever? Which is not fully true. It was in the movie. Joel Schumacher did ask Seal if he could put it in the movie.
I did not watch
Okay,
Batman
so here's the
Forever.
funny thing. Here's the funny thing about that story. So from what I gathered last night, Seal originally recorded this like before that movie. Mm-hmm. But Joel Schumacher asked him if he could put it in the scene, in the love scene, and then they recorded like a music video for it. But Seal apparently was not proud of this track. He was not happy about this song. He thought it was corny and stuff. And then he ended up making it one of the biggest songs in his career ever.
Yeah, that's what's wild. It was on his best of from 1991 to
he's
2004.
proud of it now, but back then he was ashamed of it. He thought it was dumb and shit. But it's a great song. Oh my! I could tell that you are a kiss from the rose, light touch the moon.
I've definitely heard this track before.
No, you probably have. You just
have.
don't know.
Yeah, I have.
But yeah, Batman Forever.
I didn't know it was in Batman.
It was
Forever.
also, I think, in Neverending Story 2, but nobody knows it from that, to be honest with you. Nobody knows it from that.
Cruel Summer. I'm sorry.
Cruel Summer.
You finished what you were gonna say.
No, I'm done.
Cruel Summer. I've definitely heard this track before. I don't know.
You're not gonna guess it again.
Nope.
Even though you've watched the show that it's relating to. That's so funny.
Is it What is it? Is it Insecure? No. Sorry. Is it Cobra?
No.
Is it Cobra Kai?
Yes.
It is Cobra Kai.
But technically, it's Karate Kid. It is featured in Cobra Kai, though. It is technically.
I only
featured
watched
there.
like up to season 4.
It is
season 2, episode 4.
It is in season 1. They also use it in the ending of season 2 as well. I'm not gonna say why. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it.
Like I said,
I know you're watching it, so I'm not gonna get into why.
I watched the first 4 episodes. You can't hate me that much anymore.
At first, I was like, wait, what are you talking about? A cement truck? Oh, okay. You're watching the show. Okay, all right. I got confused.
Mosh pit. You're just using this as an excuse to shove more baby Keem down my throat.
Yes.
And I'm okay with that.
But it is technically in Dave. So yes, I'm technically.
Oh my god! How come I didn't realize that?
It's so brief in season 1, episode 8. It's so brief. You have to be paying attention. It's there.
Oh my god!
But they do use a 30-second clip of the song. Need a shit for a mosh pit.
Oh, this was good. This was good. Mm-hmm.
Bitch, I'm 50 Cent. Bro, they don't use that part of the song.
Rolly gang. I'm sorry, I have to. All right, Fair Chance. Okay, I've already listened to this before through the vinyl you gave me, which...
I know, but that wasn't the point why I put it in there. It was in the show. Now you're not going to get it right.
Probably won't.
Nope, keep going. Give it a shot.
I want to say Insecure, but
now you're right. There you go. Now you chose the right one. Yes, this is featured in episode 10, season 4 of Insecure.
All right.
They use it briefly. I won't get into why, since you haven't watched the show.
Yeah.
He's not supporting creators out here that are talented. I'm kidding.
Oh my god, don't hate on me
not
like that.
Not supporting Issa Rae out here. You're a bitch over here.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, that's one of my favorites though by Thundercat. Although he has some pretty good songs too. That's one of my favorites though. Yours.
My playlist. I threw you just
so I want you to say it and then I'll get into what I have to say in a minute.
Tu Vento d'Oro. So
yeah, it's a JoJo song.
It's a Giorno's theme. It's basically Giorno's theme.
So unfortunately, he chose a song that isn't on Tidal, so I had to go to YouTube first, and I will credit that later later when I'm working on this. With that said, it's cool. I dig it.
A whole 4 minutes and 56, almost 5 minutes long.
No, I don't care about that.
I know. I love it.
I don't mind long songs.
5 minutes of greatness. I swear.
I mean, I've listened to the Tyler the Creator album, so I like long songs. Even though people always bitch like, man, why is this song like 10 minutes? Listens to the song. You and I, we were meant. But yeah, no, I don't have much to say other than it's a catchy little anime tune.
Oh yeah.
It kind of ignited the little part of me that's like, fuck you, I like this. What's wrong with me?
This is part 5 music. The music gets better as it goes along.
It did, because the first season, sorry, it's in parts. Let me be specific. Part 1, 2.
People are because
they knocked it up.
People are gonna get mad at you for that.
I know. That's why I specified. It's part 1, part 2.
Jonathan's theme is adorable. It's gentlemanlike.
The music's good in that too. It's just I like this a little bit better to be honest so far.
Oh yeah.
Harlem Shuffle by Bob and Earl.
I want you to guess where this is from.
Don't know. However, I do know that the sample was used in Jump Around.
Everyone knows the sample. Everyone knows.
I do not know where the fuck this is from.
Baby Driver.
Of course, the white boy. The white boy driving.
It's literally the second
song. The balls
song
on that kid.
Shut up! No!
Man, I love Kevin Spacey. He's such a good. Womp.
I feel like Edgar Wright knew. That's why he threw that line in. I'm kidding. He probably didn't know.
No, I just love that Kevin Spacey literally came out as gay in a fucking allegation response. That was so weird. Like, bro, what? No.
Not a good time. Not a good time.
No, not how that works. You don't do that. Who
yeah.
told you to do that in your PR? No.
Oh my god.
All right, Tyler the Creator Garbage. Obviously, I know this is from the. Gosh, you think I don't play Grand Theft Auto 5, really? Is this in a movie or a This is cheating. This isn't even in a movie. Is it?
No, technically not.
So this is cheating. This isn't a game.
I did say soundtracks. So
okay, fine. You said soundtracks. That counts.
Technically,
fine.
yeah.
No, it's a good song. I dig it. I always heard people bitching about this song.
Here's what's weird. You could technically interchange this with anything in the Odd Future catalog, and it would still work. It's weird.
What's weird is it's much more experimental than anything in that catalog, though. It's
weird.
What's weird is it's so much more relaxed than anything in his catalog. It's super well produced and everything, but it's really good. It's really cool still. Cause
it's a good track. If you haven't heard this in GTA, I don't remember which radio station you have to listen to. Is it worldwide? Or which radio station you got to listen to get this? I don't know.
I don't remember, but I'll put it here later. I don't know.
Andrew, you know what to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy Noisy Bizarro Tune by The Do. Obviously, it's JoJo. Again, not on Tidal, so I had to go to YouTube. I don't remember who the artist is, so I'm going to credit whoever it is that I found the cover on Tidal, because it was actually pretty darn close. It was a good cover.
Oh, okay.
But I did listen to the actual one. I do like it.
Oh, it's a
good old little tune.
This is the opening track. This is not the opening. This is the theme song for the first. This is the first out of 3 theme songs for part 4 of JoJo's. There's a remix of it. I don't like it as much. I prefer this one.
Yeah, they were also trying to get me to listen to that, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it.
It's a okay EDM remix. I don't know if you watched the intro or not. Okay.
No, I wasn't gonna do that because that could technically have spoilers, so I'm not gonna do that.
Technically,
because
it's just characters who gets introduced.
What's so funny about that is a connection I can make is if you watch James Bond movies, literally the intro is just telling you the whole plot. That's it. That's the whole movie. It's just vaguely telling you.
You can watch maybe like the first 10 or 15 minutes and you'd find
But the thing is, you don't get the intro, like the little song intro, until at least 10 minutes in.
Okay.
So that's the fun thing. But it's also only vague. It's not telling you who these people are. But once you're watching the movie, it's like, oh, okay, that's there, that's there, that's there, that's there. And also the intros just reference old movies too.
Yeah.
So, which we're gonna go watch No Time to Die. So we'll see how we feel about that next week. Yes, I'm gonna crowbar, but we're gonna talk about that next week.
Are we actually? I'm kidding.
I kind of want to. Yeah.
All right, that's fine.
I've been watching all the Bond movies in order. I don't know if you have.
My review of it, I'm gonna do it a whole day early because a whole couple weeks early because I already know what's gonna happen. White guy saves the world. You can't tell me I'm wrong.
I hate that you're right. That's such an oversimplification of it.
White guy saves the world from Freddie Mercury.
That is such an oversimplification of it. Oh my god. That really is such an oversimplification. And there's literally been a movement to get Idris Elba, which I'm fine with. That's cool.
I love Idris Elba as...
But he's already tired of people doing it, so he's not going to do it.
No!
I'm saying he's good enough to do it, but if you really want that, Luther's pretty close to it.
Yeah.
I would watch Luther. That's pretty good. But yeah, Roxanne by the Police.
Yeah, this is the
only police I support, and I'm gonna say it before you do.
No! I was gonna say I support the police, not the police.
No, yeah. Is this from a movie or something or a show?
I want you to guess. I seriously want you to guess.
I'm gonna hate myself that I'm probably not gonna get this right.
Go.
Community?
Fuck, how'd you know?
Yes, I knew it.
Season 3, episode 4, Remedial Chaos Theory.
I knew it because your ass watches Community like that.
Oh yeah, it's good. That's all I'm going to tell you. It's in Community. I'm not going to tell you how it's
No,
used.
I know. I'm watching it. I'm still in season 1, but I'm watching it.
That's good.
I'm vibing with it.
Remedial Chaos Theory is widely considered to be the best episode of Community. It's really solid.
Can I ask you a question then?
Sure.
I hear some people saying season 4 is not good.
It's not good.
Okay.
It's hit or miss. There's moments where I'm like, it's cute. There's moments where I'm like, yeah, Dan Harmon obviously did not write this.
Yeah. Well, yeah, fair enough. Okay. We're done. All right.
Yeah.
That's it.
Watch JoJo's.
So, Alvaro will just be here with me in the Andrew Stedl Podcast. You know, he's here.
Help! He
He
hasn't
just
fed
keeps
me.
showing up.
He hasn't fed me in 3 weeks. This man's insane.
Or just eat that Igor poster. You know, you'll be all right.
Please send help immediately.
You know, go find my Stedly Medley page on Facebook.
Venmo me money. I need to buy.
You've
black
already
Air
found me
Force.
here. You know. Hey, you know, you see down there, you see that little thing down there in the description, you know, called the Patreon link right there, you know? I know I never talk about it, but I'm going to talk about it now for
Why
once.
give him $1? Give me 20 of them.
Hey, if you know, just, why not? Alvaro's here. He'll give you a shout out too if you just donate $1. This could be you at the end. This could be your name that we're shouting out. But, you know, just thanks for watching anyways, man.
Yeah.
I'm being a stereotypical YouTuber right now, but yeah. Thanks for watching.
Stereotypical YouTuber. I appreciate every one of y'all.
You know, I'm being nice, but like, you know.
Y'all are cool.
I'm being my favorite YouTuber right now, Gus Johnson.
Oh my God.
And your favorite YouTuber, Call Me Carson.
No, I don't like Call Me Carson anymore. How dare you just do that? That devastated.
I had to traumatize you once. I had to.
That devastated me when I found out. All right, that's all.
God, this is gonna be the weirdest outro ever.
It is. Yeah, why not?
All right, that's it. We're done here.
Yeah.
Goodbye, folks.
Bye. Cup wave. You gotta be professional.
I'm leaving this in here. I don't care. All right, now we're done. Bye.
Bye.